everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I will be sharing with you my completed pages for the month of July 2024 and I will also show you some pages that I've been working on but I didn't quite get finished. But I just want to say before I start a huge thank you to every single one of you for being so incredibly patient and kind and understanding with me sort of just taking a bit of a break just because of things that has been going on at home. So yeah, a huge thank you so much for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. So just quickly, my stats for July. My planner looks really pretty empty this month, to be quite honest. I only managed to complete 8 pages in the month of July. My colouring, as you can tell, has really slowed down. I think June I completed 13 pages. June wasn't too bad. I think May was yeah, 6, April it's 11, so it's, yeah, my colouring has kind of really slowed down, but like I said, I've just had so much kind of going on at home and in my personal life. It's really kind of taken a toll. It's knocked me sideways and it's left me just mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted and my mental health not in the best of places. But anyway, so yeah, I completed 8 pages this month, which brings my total pages for the year so far to 114, which I still think is really good. So out of the 8 pages I've coloured this month, I completed 1 colour by number, 3 Disney pages, 2 whips, 4 pages were buddy colours, 3 pages were Colour Your Hoard, which I'm really excited about because that means that 3 of my untouched books have now been coloured in. So yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, so I'm just going to first show you a few books that I have been working in that I didn't really get around to finishing. The first one is the Luna colouring book by Stratton Peterson. This book is absolutely beautiful, and if you watched my review of the 72 set of Ohuhu Honolulu markers, you would see that I was trying to blend them in this book. I was trying to blend them up here on this crab. I don't think it's too bad. I'm not great at blending markers, but you know, I'm having a go. But apart from that, the only thing that was coloured on the page was this little bit of pencil work on the fish. But I did take the kids to the park the other day, and so I took a few markers and a gel pen with me. So we're making progress. It's slow, but I'm really liking how this page is coming out. So I have been working on that one. Another page is from this one. I think this is the Polar Bear Cruise colouring book. Let me just bring you a little bit closer. There we go. And I have been working on this page. So before I had the sand done, that's all done in polychromos. The only thing I did in July was a little bit of work on the palm trees. That was it. So I'm kind of gutted because I was really hoping to have this one finished, but you know, hopefully August will be the month where this one is done. Such a gorgeous book. This was from Amazon Japan and it is stunning, and I'm quite tempted to get a second copy so I can be a little bit more loose, a little bit more extravagant with my mixed media. I do want to be really quite wary and careful in this copy, but yeah, I'd really like to get another one to sort of go go welly with it. So another book is the Eerie World Literature book, and this is a project book with two really lovely ladies. The first is the gorgeous Geordie from Geordie Colours here on YouTube. I will link her channel down below for you. Anyone I mention with a YouTube channel or an Etsy shop, anything like that, I will link their details in the description. So yeah, I'm working on this with the lovely Geordie and also the beautiful Julianne. So I just want to say thank you so much, ladies. Yeah, I'm always behind with this book and it makes me feel really guilty. But it's just, you know, life. So I think this was the page for June, this one. And I'm still trying to catch up. I don't have much left to do on it. I just need to shade him with pencils, do the flowers down here, a few little bits, and figure out what I'm going to do with the cloud. And then also I need to catch up on this page, which is beautiful. But the next page, this one, the tortoise and the hare, this one was already done by Geordie and I. It was our first buddy colour in this book. So that page is already done. So after that, it would be this one with the mice. So yeah, I really do apologise, ladies, for not quite having my page done. I will try and catch up as best I can. I'm kind of tempted to try my Inktense, I think, on this page. My Inktense or maybe my Albrecht Dürer. I've been loving my Kuretake watercolour paints. As you guys know, I've been absolutely loving them. And I did use them for the grass and the sky on this page. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking like I said, my Inktense or my Albrecht Dürer to base this one. And then go in with like some pencils and maybe acrylic paint pen might look quite nice as well. So there is that one. And then the last one that I've been working on is this one. This is Disney Le Grand Classique, Tome 11 by Hatchet Heroes. And with these books, I do prefer to work through them in order. And this is the first book in this whole series where Hatchet Heroes have given us double page spreads, and I am here for it. I absolutely love it. So I have been chipping away at the first double page spread in the book, and it is this this double page spread, and this is the Casita from Encanto. So this is, it doesn't look like it, but this is kind of hours of work so far. But you know, I'm really loving sort of chipping away at it. I really did mess up on this blue here in the background. It is supposed to be really pale blue, so I do think I'm going to have to dig out my paint pens and fix that. Some of the other bits, because I use water-based markers on a lot of these pages, it's kind of streaky and I'm not liking it. So again, I might try and match some paint pens if I have a colour suitable. If not, I'm thinking of going in with pencils, because I really love this book and this page. Oh my gosh, I can just imagine, you know, when it's all finished. So yeah, hopefully this will be done in August, but again, we will see. But I will be chipping away at it. I've been working on this one for a couple of hours today actually, so yeah, I'm really loving the process, and it's like super detailed, but like I said, I absolutely love it. So yeah, hopefully I can bring this page to life and not ruin it. So that is the pages that I have been working on that I haven't quite completed yet. And next I'm going to show you my completed pages. So the first book I have is 50 Dessert Themed Miniatures by Camellia Angel Cover. I still have my nameplate page as a whip. so that one hasn't been done yet. But the 2 pages I coloured in here were buddy colours with my gorgeous best friend Connor and also my youngest daughter Emmy. We are going to do this as a project book together. The 3 of us have this book, and so we only colour pages when we're all working on them together. Although Connor has said he doesn't do the nameplate pages, so Emmy and I are still doing them. Okay, so the pages that we coloured this month were this one, which I absolutely love. This one here. So on this page, I based it with my Ohuhu alcohol markers, and then I went in with the Crayola twistable crayons, which I really enjoy doing in Camelia's books. I really do like that for the shading. A little bit of white Posca for some highlights, and one of the super golden like metallic paint markers there with the stripes here on the chocolate. I tried making mine look like a chocolate Swiss roll, a chocolate log. So yeah, I really like how that one turned out, super cute. And then, as I usually do, I just went in with a compass and drew a circle in the background and coloured that this really gorgeous green, which I love. I love that colour against the orange and brown. I think it looks really lovely. So I will insert Emmy's and Connor's pages here on the screen for you to have a look at. They've both done such a gorgeous job. I love their pages, and it's always really fun actually to sit and see how, you know, how 3 people colouring the same page, to see how each page turns out. I love it. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. And then the other page that we coloured together, Connor, Emmy and I, was this one, and this is my favourite page in the whole book. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I did decide not to shade this one. I was so tempted, but I don't know, I just kind of, I like how she looks like that. So yeah, again on this one I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers. I used my Uniball Signo metallic gold, the noble metal on the bell here, and the little sort of centre here of the bow in her hair. Some metallic jelly roll for the little sprinkles there on the ice cream or the milkshake, and yeah, some white jelly roll just for a few highlights. And again, I will put Connor and Emmy's pages up on the screen for you to have a look at. Again, they've done such a gorgeous job, and we all had the same idea with making our cow like a strawberry. So absolutely love it, and I'm really happy with how she turned out. Like I said, I don't know, I didn't feel the need to shade her or add a background, anything like that. So yeah, really like this one. And I think it's really fair to say that the 3 of us are really enjoying colouring in this book together. It's so cute and so much fun, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to colouring more in this one. Okay, the next book is 50 Mythical Miniatures. Again, this one is by Camellia Angel Cover, and I coloured the Hydra, and this was a buddy colour with my son Caden. He chose the page. Again, I decided not to do any shading on this one. I don't know, I'm kind of looking at it now and wishing that I did, but at the time I was just like, nope, I'm good with just my markers and some highlights. So again, this was my Ohuhu alcohol markers. It was either a white Posca or a white jelly roll. I'm really sorry, I can't remember which. And again, I went in with a compass, drew a circle in the back and coloured that yellow to match the eyes. So this one is just super simple. There is I don't know, it looks like kind of blue, deeper blue smudges here on the dragon in a few places. But you know, that's okay. I think actually looking at it, no, I think that's paint pen, because if I remember rightly there was smudges on it, so I tried covering it with a paint pen, but yeah, I didn't do a very good job. And then I went over the lines to indicate the scales. I went over that with a blue jelly roll glaze. So let me try and hit the light. Yeah, there you go. So really quick and easy page, and I will get a picture of Caden's and put that here on the screen for you as well if he has finished. I know at the time of recording he hasn't finished his page yet, so if it's done I'll snap a picture and put it up on the screen for you, but if not I will show you when he has completed it. So that is the Hydra. Okay, so next we have Cute and Magical. This is by Alexandra Francis. I've got 2 pages flagged. So the first page is this one. And this was a split colour with my eldest daughter Tegan when she was staying with me recently. So we just split the page in half. Tegan coloured the right side, I coloured the left. We both used the Ohuhu alcohol markers. And then I've used some white jelly roll and some jelly roll Moonlight. And then I used, what's that? I think, yeah, it was this one. For the wings on my bumblebee, I used this one. These were sent to me by my beautiful friend Rebecca. This is the Pentel Dual Metallic brush. So it's like their hybrid dual metallic gel pens, but it is a brush and you pump this little bit here to get the pigment down. They are absolutely beautiful. So I used that on the wings of my bumblebee, so you might be able to see that there, a little bit of shimmer. Some white, some gold Uniball Signal Metallic. It looks like Tegan's got some clear jelly roll stardust there and some yellow stardust on her bumblebee. So yeah, she's done a really good job. And then also I had my best friend Connor come to visit recently, which was amazing. We just had the best time. It was really lovely. And so he sat and coloured this one. He coloured this pig. Look how cute. So adorable. So he coloured this with the Ohuhu alcohol markers. And then I think he's used the Uniball Signal Gold Metallic for the stars in the background. Absolutely love it. He's done obviously a Gryffindor scarf, which I just think is brilliant. It's so cute. And then he's signed the page there. I got him to sign it, so that is really lovely. And it's just so nice to have something that Connor has coloured in one of my books. So yeah, that makes me really happy. So that is Cute and Magical by Alexandra Francis. The next book I coloured in was Matchstick Mouse, a summer colouring book. This is by Morgan O'Brien. And this was for #ColourYourHoard2024, which is hosted by Lavella and T here on YouTube. And I coloured this one. My first little page, and I just think it's so cute. Really like how this turned out. So on this one I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers to base everything. Then I went in with my Crayola twistable crayons for all of the shading on this page. I did use the Ohuhus in, I think, here on the grass, in a few little spots, but overall it is shaded with the twistable crayons, which I really like doing in Morgan O'Brien's books. I really do enjoy that method. For the silver sort of here on the fishing line and the little hook here in her hat, that was my silver Uniball Signo Metallic. I used my Faber-Castell Polychromos for shading. That was okay. Yeah, that was the foliage. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the greenery or the bushes and these leaves here. That was my Polychromos colouring pencils. I used a white jelly roll just for a few little highlights in a few places here on her nose, her ear, tail, and on our little worm friend there. And then as you can see on my dragonflies, which I absolutely love, I used stickles in the colour Sea Glass. And I just think they look beautiful, especially against that sort of sunset yellow background. I think that looks really, really pretty. So that is my first page complete in this book. So cannot wait to do more in here. Okay, my next book is this one. I ordered it from Amazon France and I'm so glad I did. This is the Disney Petit Poupée by Hatchet Heroes, and I completed Tinkerbell. She was the first page in this book I completed. So this also goes for #ColourYourHorde2024, hosted by Lavella and T. So on this one, I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers to base everything, along with my Bic Intensity permanent markers. I went in with my Polychromos colouring pencils to shade everything on this page. And then I used the Jelly Roll Metallic. Where did I use that? Oh, okay, so on these little thin vines coming off of the main one, that's a green Jelly Roll Metallic. I used the watercolours, the Colour Shift Countdown to Christmas watercolours by the beautiful Renaissance on Etsy. Again, I will link her shop for you in the description. So I used the colour Rejoice from the beautiful Renee, and that was for Tinkerbell's wings, which I just think look so pretty. They really give it that beautiful sort of greeny white shift. I just think it really suits her beautifully. And then I also used the colour Fool's Gold from the gorgeous Rebecca over at the Art Spirits. So again, I will link Rebecca's YouTube channel and her Etsy shop for you. And the colour that I used from Rebecca was the Fool's Gold, and that was for these stars here in the background. So there you go, so beautiful. I used the Pentel Hybrid brush pen in silver. That I wanted to sort of go on her little bubbles here on her shoes, but it didn't really work too well. So I went over with some stickles in the colour Crystal, just to add a little bit of sparkle there. And then I also used Stickles Glitter Gel in the colour Nebula to add sparkles and things here in the background. And as you can see, it's got little stars in it. I absolutely love it. That's probably my favourite colour of the glitter gels. I don't have all the colours, but of the ones I do have, Nebula is my favourite. So there is that one. And then I do have a work in progress, which is this one. Beautiful Pocahontas. This is a work in progress at the moment. This is a buddy colour with Connor, because when I ordered my copy of this book, I ordered him a copy. So we could work through it together. He chose this page, and yeah, I love it. So all we've got to do is go in and shade and, you know, add any other little bits. So look out for her in August completed pages. Okay, the next book is from Disney Girl Power, Carré Mystère by Hatchet Heroes, and I coloured this one. of Rapunzel and Pascal. Yeah, I didn't match the colour very well here, but I was just trying to use the colours that I've got. So she kind of looks like she's got really bad sunburn on this side of her face, but this side I'm really happy with. Love the page. I really like these pixel books. It's just a shame that on so many of the pages you need so many different shades of brown, because I don't have that many. But I found this page and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I haven't coloured in one of these books for a little while, so really enjoyed it. So this was done with Crayola Super Tips and Staedtler dual-ended markers. And then here with my gold Uniball Signo, I just wrote Rapunzel and Pascal there on the side. So there is that one. And then last but by no means least, I coloured in this Disney Villains book and I was so excited. Connor first showed me this book. He showed me it was on Etsy and he ordered himself a copy, and when I saw the images inside I was like, oh my gosh, I need a copy. And there was one left, so I did snag this quite a few months ago now on Etsy. And it looks like this is a Korean, looks like it's a Korean book. Oh, I haven't coloured that one yet. This is the one that I coloured. I coloured Cruella Deville. And I love how this page turned out. I absolutely love it. So I started this one in July and I also managed to complete it July as well. So this goes for #ColourYourHoard2024. And on this one, I used my Ohuhu alcohol markers as a base for everything, or almost everything, as you can see here, with the exception of the border around her. And then I used water-based markers, and they consist of my Crayola Super Tips and my Staedtler dual-ended markers. I used Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liners in a few places just where I couldn't quite get up to the lines with the Ohuhus, like her shoes, gloves, and like, you know, the edges on her hair and dress and stuff. I used fine liners to help me with that. And then this was shaded with my Polychromos and my Prismacolor pencils. And then also for the border here in the background, I added some black Jelly Roll glaze, which you will see there shining away. There is also a few bits on the car. You might be able to see that. And then I also used my Uniball Signo Metallic Silver. I used the Super Golden paint markers for this green here, and then the other green is Jelly Roll Metallic. Absolutely love it. And then here on the beams from the car, I used the colour Yellow Brick Road from the Wizard of Oz set of watercolours, again by the gorgeous Rebecca at the Art Spirits. And I love how this page turned out. It wasn't, you know, nothing fussy or fancy, but I just feel like it looks really effective. So yeah, I can't wait to do another one in here. I think Connor and I are looking at where's she gone? The Queen of Hearts page. There's a few. Yeah, we're looking at this one. So yeah, I can't wait to do more in this book. I absolutely love it. The only thing is that where I was trying to sort of flatten the book, I've kind of broken the spine a bit too much there, so I might just put a little bit of tape just to, you know, just to secure the pages a bit more. But yeah, there is that one. So that is it, my loves. That is my completed pages for the month of July. I really hope that you have enjoyed this video. Thank you as always so incredibly much for joining, and also again for your time and patience with me having some time off this month. Many of you are probably aware that August is an extremely difficult month for me. So again, August might be a little bit quiet, and also the children will be away from the middle of the first week. They will be away for a week, and I will be going away to visit Connor for a few days, so I will be travelling to Scotland, which I'm really excited about. I'm nervous, it's a long train journey, but I think it will be brilliant. So yeah, if you guys are, you know, travelling anywhere or just going away, just having a change of scenery, or even just staying at home and just, you know, finding little things to do in your local area, whatever it is you are up to this summer, I hope you have an incredible time and that the weather stays bright and beautiful for you. Thank you all so much for joining. Take care, my loves. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.